for the very last time, I want to talk about this thing, and then I will never ever talk about it again. You see this P Square Okoye's issue, you know, Nigerians are now making it look as if it's Okoye's versus Very Dark Man. No, it's Peter versus Jude versus Paul, not Very Dark Man versus Okoye's family. First thing first, all of you are approaching this thing with emotions and sentiment. Because Peter cried does not mean that he's innocent. A man can cry. Well, how do you cry? Is everything he's saying is lie? No, they are truth. You understand? But he added to it to make the thing look so real. So how do you cry? As a man, if you want to cry, all you have to do is to just put yourself on that situation again, because your brain cannot differentiate between when the thing is happening and when you're thinking about it. That's why you see that women can cry easily. All they have to do is to just feed themselves into their memories and they'll begin to cry. So because Peter is crying does not mean that Peter is innocent. He has his own flaws. And then again, you both said Peter confided in Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is bringing this into social media. No. According to that guy, he said when Peter narrated this story to him in the first place, he felt the same way we are feeling right now. He too was so emotional because all of us are driving by emotion. Understand? So now, based on the kind of person that he used to go to court very well. All of you knows him. He has to investigate that you not nail the wrong person. So during that investigation, he started asking questions with logics and pattern. You understand? That's how he was able to speak with Philo, speak with Jude, and then realize that, okay, along the line, he discovered that most of the story that Peter told him were not true. Read my lips. Not all the story he told Very Dark Man were true, but there are truth inside. But not all the stories are true. So he realized that Peter wanted to use him to, get the public attention, and he started withdrawing himself. Look at what he said. He said, Philo told him that he should stay off the matter because this is a family problem, that he should not talk about it. You understand? And then again, he now started withdrawing himself. And then for someone that wants to solve the problem, he said they should call any music executive that knows about music. Cynthia Morgan's catalog is with him. If they did an investigation and they find out that this catalog has generated millions of dollars, Jude is going to pay, because that's what Peter told him. This is about investigation. If you understand how this world works, nature works with logics and reality, not emotion. That's why no matter how you pray it, if you jump into the high sea, you drown. There's nothing like he was crying. That cry is just you. Have you not seen a woman that killed her husband and still crying before? So for you to know someone that want to solve problem, he also put a bounty of 10 million naira. That if anybody can investigate this and see that Jude actually ate this money, he will give the person 10 million naira and Jude will pay. So if there's anybody that ever make any effort in bringing back Peter and Paul, P Square, together as family, I think it's Very Dark Man. So all these things that you are now making it look as if it's Very Dark Man and Jude or Okoye's family. No, it's not like that too. Life does not work. Because Peter is crying does not mean, what if Peter felt like, okay, the attention is no longer on me, let me just bring it, because now I'm beginning to see that Peter is signing an endorsement deal, selling his car, doing all sorts of different things like that. So what if it's like that and this person is telling you that none of you should nail anybody among this family, that don't judge Paul, don't judge Jude, don't judge Peter, because at the end of the day those people will come back together. Do you think even as you are nailing Jude now, if you went and buy Jude, do you think Peter will not arrest you? If you now went and buy Paul, do you think Peter will leave you? Or if you went and buy Peter now, do you think Jude will leave you? No, you are the foolish person among all of them. At the end of the day, they will come back together. They are families. It's you that's the foolish one. And then you don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. And you, Very Dark Man, don't belittle yourself. I'm not saying those people are bigger than you, but how do you move from where is Bode to Peter? If I were you, I would not say anything. Where is Bode? Bode must come out to AIG Jimo. You have to present Bode. That's what I know. So at the end of the day, people should stop approaching things with emotion. I once been like that before, but I'm telling you, emotion has never produced any tangible result before. You always end up being a fool.